It's 7:31 and welcome to the WTC in beautiful downtown Westport, home of the National Capital Junior Hockey League Westport Rideaus, where tonight in their last regular home season game, they will face off against the surging South Grenville Rangers. For the Rangers, number 1, Bryce the Juice Kajewski. Number 33, Alex Boline. Number 2, Hudson McDonald. Number 3, Wyatt Nolan. Number 5, Logan Raza. Number 7, Brock Seed. Number 9, Brody Liston. Number 10, Louis Tumber. Number 11, Justin Van Leeuwen. Number 12, Ethan Wooler. Number 13, Jackson Vio. Number 14, Constantine Riniotis. Number 15, Jameson McConnell. Number 16, Garrett Grandia. Number 18, Ty Chevrier. Number 19, Eric Judson. Number 21, Quinn Harvey. Number 22, Owen Miller. Number 23, Gabriel Couture. Number 25, Cole Hennessy. Number 43, Evan Corey. Number 761, Rhett Cleverton. Number 75, Mason Wright. Number 81, Evan Deere. Number 91, Ryder Minion. Head coach, Dennis Van Leeuwen. Assistant coaches, Dwayne Vandernicker. Hunter Shipclark. Trainer, Sam Rappin. And general manager, Spencer Ash Jones. Tonight's flag bearers, Emma, Jack, Owen, and Wyatt McNichols. Tonight's game sponsor, McNichols Trades Group Limited. For your hometown Rideaus, number 31, Ben Spicer. Number 33, Tyke Mossman. Number 2, Ethan Mueller. Number 3, Nolan Campbell. Number 4, Noah McGlade. Number 5, Adam Vio. Number 6, Logan Chason. Number 7, Nathan Green. Number 8, Patty Finn. Number 11, Jack Leonard. Number 12, Lane Morency. Number 14, Lucas Hanna. Number 15, Ty Empey. Number 16, Robert Onion. Number 18, Ben Pelado. Number 19, Connor Jackson. Number 21, Thomas McLean. Number 22, Regan Donnelly. Number 24, Cohen Campbell. Number 25, Chad Carroll. Number 26, Noah Sear. Number 27, Ethan Fowler. Number 71, Tyson Virch. 81, Jack Story. 91, Braden Below. Head coach, Steve Merkley. Assistant coaches, Jeff Seed, Tim Seed. Trainer, Willie Wilson, Mike Dyer. General manager, Jeff Snow. Junior equipment manager, Camden Hudson. So if the Rideaus wish to maintain their lead over the third place Canada Kings, they need to win tonight. Canada have a home and home with North Dundas. And after tonight, the Rideaus will go to face the undefeated Van Cleef Hill. Sorry, the one-loss Van Cleef Hill Cougars on the road. Raza can't penetrate the blue line. Tumber throws it in. It's off a shin pad. Back out. Cleverton over to his partner, Garrett Garandia. Rideaus flip that puck down. Picked up there. Cleared around the corner on the far side. Right can't clear the zone. In comes Onion. Onion looking to the line to Carroll. Carroll's shot gloved by the Rangers netminder. When we find out whether that's Bowline or Kajewski, we'll let you know. Draw scrambled. Controlled by the Rideaus. Jackson back to the line. Chase on shot. Rebound. It's number 33. It is Alex Bowline. In and the shot right on Ben Spicer, and he'll cover up. Wooler on the draw, won by Sear. Pinned along the boards is number 7, Brock Seed. Back it comes to number 12, Ethan Wooler. And the Rideaus clear. Sear one-on-one. Sear can't quite get around his man, but pins him on the boards. And the Rideaus come up with the puck. That was Story taking a hit from Seed, but they cough up the puck and Sear gets a shot off. The Rangers will clear it, and that should be and is an icing. No change for the Rangers. And the Rideaus will change 5. Draw one cleanly by the Rideaus. Leonard's shot off a stick and wide. Into the corner it goes. That's just out of the reach of number 14, Lucas Hanna. Rideaus turn it back. There's Empey. Throws it out front. Corralled there by number 11, Justin Van Leeuwen. D-to-D pass, and here come the Rideaus. That's off a skate, and the Rangers will take control. Van Leeuwen hits him with a pass. Patty Finn gets it deep. Leonard set down by Van Leeuwen. Puck to center. Campbell throws it back in. Teams changing quickly early here in the first. Jackson now. Jackson 1-on-2. Virch has joined the rush. He drops it for Mueller. Mueller can't handle it, but Carroll gets a shot towards the net. Van Leeuwen stops it. Puts it to the line where McLean gets a shot off. But Bowline with the stop. Jackson on the draw against Judson. The Rangers take control. And that goes out of bounds, and we'll do it all again. So the Rangers have worked themselves up into 5th place. Only 2 points behind St. Isidore. And that's a high hit there by Grandia. Almeida didn't see it that way. Carroll across the red line, backhands it in, and he'll forecheck as his forward was going off on a change. Verch backhands it in. Pelado on the forecheck. Behind the net to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen up through the middle. That's intercepted by Carroll. Carroll to Pelado. Pelado to Verch. Verch becomes a Ranger sandwich. And back it comes. Spicer throws it up to his defenseman. It goes through everybody. No icing, say the linesman. Fowler bumps his man on the far side. Off the official. Pelado turns it back. Pelado throwing it towards the net. It's off a stick and over to the netminder. Pelado. Pelado. And now Grandia. Grandia ahead. Right. Can't get anywhere. Raza does, though. Raza's across the blue line. And around the net it goes. Out to Fowler. Fowler ahead to Onion. Onion, the backhand, hits the body in front. Fowler on the backhand. Turned aside by Bowline. Dropped back on the half boards. Now to Onion in the corner. Onion back to the half boards. That was off a stick and high into this corner. On the near boards, Pelado working his man. No icing, says Larkin. Out of their end come the Rideaus. It's turned back. Jackson Vio with a shot. Turned aside by Spicer. Back to Van Leeuwen. His shot off a stick. In the far corner, Seed to the line. Shot off the blocker of Spicer. And that's a late hit. Vio gets across the line, but no further. Behind the net, and Spicer covers up. .14-16 remaining here in the first. South Grenville 0, Rideaus no score. Draw scrambled. Still scrambled. And the Rideaus finally take control. Story across center. Wooler had a chance to get the puck there, but he was a little slow coming back. To the line, but not out. And now Vio across the blue line to number 7. Brock Seed, he gets a shot off and a rebound. Jackson now, going the other way. Jackson behind the net. It's back to Finn. Finn's shot. Kicked to the corner by Bowline. Tonight's game sponsor is McNichols Trades Group Limited. They believe in community involvement, and they're a proud supporter of the Westport Rideaus. Looks like the Spencerville player hit by a puck, but there's a penalty coming to South Grenville for interference. Looks like number 9, Brody Liston, going to the box. Willie Wilson acting as trainer for both teams tonight. The injured player appears to be Rhett Cleverton. So the first power play of the night goes to the Rideaus. To be perfectly honest, I didn't see the penalty. Back to the line it comes, across to McLean. McLean throws it on net. Now Onion in the corner. Onion, oh, he fans on that, but gets the second effort over to McLean. McLean trying to go backdoor to Carroll. Onion now. To Pelado, back to Onion. To Carroll. Carroll's shot tipped in front. And the Rangers not able to clear that shot off the blocker. And that shot looked like it was going in and off the stick and into the mesh. Puck stays inside as it went off the Rangers' stick. 1:27 remaining in the penalty. 12:45 remaining in the period. Draw controlled by the Rideaus. Back to the line. Quick shot. Tipped wide. That backhanded in. It'll be taken over by the Rangers. McLean legging it to center. Gets it ahead to Carroll. Carroll across the line. He's rubbed out behind the net. Kept in by Jackson. Jackson across to McLean. McLean's pass off a stick. Jackson over to help out. And that's off a stick and out of play. Draw one by the Rideaus. Back to the line, a bouncer. Campbell keeps it in. Campbell back to the line. Vio tried to hit Jackson on the backdoor pass. Back to Vio. Vio shot tipped in front, just wide. Verch back to Vio, over to Jackson. Jackson looking for a shooting lane. Campbell gets a shot, but it was wide. Didn't get a lot on that, but Morency zigs and zags and shoots. Hit bow line right about the N, maybe the G. 9 seconds remaining in the first power play. 11:27 remaining in the period. Draw one by South Grenville. Leonard gets there. The puck comes to center, and that will do it for the power play. Vio throws it in. Back it comes, another shot. And Jackson Vio puts it deep for the Rangers. So I'll try to and 61 will be going for at least 2 penalties now. Slashing and an unsportsmanlike. So the Rideaus go back to the power play here halfway through the first. Bowline, the busier of the two goaltenders so far tonight. Bodies all over the place. And Carroll comes up with the puck. Carroll around the net. Story has to leave the surface. His helmet got undone. Jackson tries to throw it for Sear, but Van Leeuwen intercepts that pass and sends it down to Spicer. McLean to Jackson. Jackson looking for a lane. Jackson still with the puck. Sorry, that was cross-checking, not slashing. Jackson to Story, quick shot. Maybe that was below that had to leave the ice surface. Jackson back to McLean. Hit shot. Oh, looked like it had eyes, but Bowline got a pad on it. Spicer to McLean. McLean looking for Pelado. He gets it to Sear. And now the Rangers take over. Adam Vio with the puck. And it's across to Robert Onion. Robert Onion gains the zone. He's got Story. He's got Vio. Onion to the back door. Looking back to Onion. That was intercepted. And White comes down. His shot off a skate. Turning it back up ice. Pelado couldn't handle that cleanly. Onion to Pelado. Pelado with the puck. Leaves it for Onion. Back to Vio it comes. Looking back door. Campbell throws it on the net. Rebound was there, but it was gobbled up by number 4. Not on my program. Over to the far side, Onion. Onion comes east-west. The one-timer, a change-up by Campbell. Didn't fool Bowline with that one. Puck squirts out towards the line, but kept in by Carroll. Carroll around a man, but not around the official. He drops it for Pelado. Pelado loses the handle. Around the boards it comes. And McLean in a foot race with Eric Judson. McLean gets there first. McLean off the boards for Onion. Onion cuts to the middle, but forgets the puck. Around the boards, and that was off the netting. So, the first penalty done and half the second penalty done. Still no score. 7:54 remaining here in the first. Judson against Morency. Judson wins the draw. Virch loses an edge and goes into the boards. And McLean behind his own net. Ahead to Carroll. Carroll drops it for Leonard. Leonard shot off a stick. McLean behind the net to Leonard. Leonard still with the puck. Drops it for McLean. McLean puts it to the blue ice area. That shot steered aside by Bowline. Virch to Morency. Morency doesn't handle it cleanly. Morency dances around one man, and it's thrown down the ice and off Spicer to the corner. Carroll now coming ahead. Carroll still with the puck. To Mueller. Right in front. Carroll gets a shot. Bowline makes a save. Stopped in the middle by Mueller, and the 4-minute minor penalty No goals to show for it. And now there's a penalty coming to Westport. Morency. Sorry, that's Wooler. No, that's Morency. And Morency gets a second. A roughing and an unsportsmanlike. Buhol, Rue, and Almeida are taking no nonsense tonight. Now the Rangers get a 4-minute power play. Vio around the net. And Hannah clears it the length of the ice. Here comes Wooler. Wooler with a head of steam. Goes around a man but loses the puck. Hannah gets it to the line but not out. Into the half boards it goes. Vio pins his man. To the line, kept in. Shot. Stopped by Spicer. McNichols Trades Group Limited, tonight's sponsor, believe in community involvement and is a proud sponsor of the Rideaus. Campbell around the boards, but it'll be kept in there by Jackson Vio. Back to Vio it comes, a shot. Bounces past Campbell. Campbell on right. Puck comes loose. Through everybody to the line. Over to Wooler. Wooler shoots. Spicer with the save. .524 remaining in the first period. 2:55 remaining in the double minor to Morency. Over to Van Leeuwen. His shot off the stick of Story. Behind the net it goes to Brock Seed. To the half boards. That pass off a skate. And the Rideaus send it down. Bowline out to play it. He stops it up. And the Rideaus send it down again. Van Leeuwen behind his own net. Story goes down. And that'll be all the way up to Seed. Out it comes. Van Leeuwen across ice to number 25, Cole Hennessy. Spicer out. He gets it ahead to Vert. Oh, Verch. Verch had nothing but ice between himself and Bowline, but he couldn't corral that puck. Wooler gets around McLean. Wooler's shot knocked aside by Spicer. Seed behind the net. Back to Jackson Vio. His shot tipped in front by McLean. Looks like they're going to give it to Wooler. It should be Vio's goal. So the first power play strike goes to the Rangers, and they lead this one 1-0. In it goes to Spicer. Vio, that's Adam Vio, turns around behind his own net. Across the Fowler. Offside, says Sissons. So the Rideaus had to clear. But they did not clear that time. 3:34 remaining here in the first. Rangers lead the Rideaus 1-0. Onion pushes the draw ahead. The Rangers coming out of their own end. They get it ahead to right. Bouncy puck. And a couple of saves by Spicer. That puck comes all the way to center, and now Fowler. Fowler coming in. Rideaus are looking for a call there. They're not going to get one. Chason keeps it in momentarily. Now it's a 3-on-1 coming the other way. And that's stopped by Spicer. And now Pelado 1-on-2. He has Onion with him. Puck in the corner. Thrown ahead. Finn. Ahead to Onion. He tipped it ahead for Pelado, and he's going off for a change. Pelado pins his man. Number 4 not on my program. Behind the net it goes. The Rangers coming out. That was nearly a high stick by Fowler. Empty now. Gets the puck towards the blue ice. The Rangers get it to the corner. Empey battling, and here comes Leonard to help out. And the Rangers are going to clear the zone. Campbell throws it back in, and that'll be an icing. 1:51 remaining in the first. The Rideaus trail the Rangers 1-0. One of the bigger crowds of the season for the Rideaus. Behind the net it goes. The Rangers throw it behind the net. On the far side, getting it ahead was Hannah. He couldn't find Leonard. Leonard has it now, tips it for Hannah. That goes up in the air, and the Rangers take control. It looks like McConnell. Now it's back to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen flips it ahead. It's off the glove of Hannah. McConnell across the line. And Liston going through the ice there drew the attention of Spicer. Wooler against Morency. 12-on-12. Rideaus come up with the puck, but they can't clear the zone. McLean was around the boards. Out it comes to Verch. Verch looking to turn it back. He goes across to Carroll, but it's knocked there by Wooler. McLean now. Wooler on McLean. McLean comes out with the puck. His pass knocked down by Seed. And the Rideaus don't clear. Verch takes a stick up high. Another shot off the blocker of Spicer. And that is off a stick. So both teams will be able to change. 20.6 seconds remaining here in the first period. Draw won by Sear. Vio's clearing attempt off the stick of the Rangers and into the mesh. Tumber got a stick on that. That draw right back to Minion. His shot wide, but Spicer got a blocker on it anyway. Another shot towards it. Now Jackson. Jackson knowing time and place. And Sear with a last second chance. Off a stick and wide of the net. And here come the Timbits. The U7 Timbits. And I don't know if you can get it on Pro Line or FanDuel, but I'm putting money on the blue team to win this one.
Dark blue or the light blue?
Yes, exactly. The dark blue or the light blue. We've got Mossman in the net for the dark blue team. Spicer in the net for the light blue. And it's dark blue coming in across the blue line. Dark blue dropped the pass back towards center. And dark blue get it going the other way. Now it's dark blue going in. We've got orange laces. Number 3, his shot. Oh, off the post. Back it comes. Red laces going down. That's number 7. Number 7 coming in on Osman, but a strong defensive play by orange laces. And now on the far side, it's number 2. Number 2 heading it back. He spins. Oh, and a big collision right at the blue line. Bodies flying all over the place tonight. Number 3. Stick checked by number 2. And that'll do it for the first shift. Changing on the fly here. Number 12 and number 21 heading in on Mossman. That shot just wide. 21, spinorama at the blue line. He goes in for a big shot, and oh, he beats Mossman 5-hole. Now the light blue heading the other way. Light blue getting it to the corner. Swing and a miss by number 30. Now 27's going to clear it to the boards. 21 turning it back towards Mossman. Number 12, 27 giving chase. And 39 hunting them down. 39 with the puck. He goes rink wide. 27. Sorry, that's 21 with the puck now. Gets knocked off his stick. Now number 30. Number 30 bringing it ahead. Number 30. Oh! If the ice hadn't been so snowy, there might have been a second goal there. Back to the middle it comes. Oh, and Mossman beat 5-hole again by number 3. Tyke seeing more rubber out there than a dead skunk on the Trans-Canada Highway. Oh, and another one. It's open season. They're banging away. Oh, the humanity. And now Mossman gets a break. They come in, another shot, wide. Battling along the near boards. The puck squirts out towards center. A big collision at the blue line. Dark blue 3 against dark blue 2. Another shot. Oh, and his back it comes near center. The light blue team, a little scrambly. Mossman gets it up to his defenseman, but oh, they have to change. Mossman will need a little break after this. .31 with the nifty backhand pass out front to number 12. Another shot, just wide. 21 on the far side, trying to get it out. Will they clear it? So many bodies in front. How can Mossman see anything with that crowd? Oh, and a ring one off the post. Another shot off a body in front. Oh! And that's a goal for dark blue number 21. Here come the light blue team. And that shot out front. All the way over to the boards. 21 turns it back. Good time for one more shift here, maybe two. The action at this end of the ice is relentless. Dark blue 2 turning it back. It gets to center. Dark blue 2 going in. But strong back check by Orange Laces. Orange Laces coming back the other way. Orange Laces with a head of steam, and he fires one wide. Hope Bunyan's okay after blocking that shot. It's thrown out front. There's a scramble. And number 3 gets turned back. Number 3 into the corner. Number 7 on him hard. Number 3 out of the corner. And number 3 gets his second of the night. Out it comes. Heading the other way. Oh, number 12. Sorry, number 2. Number 2 heading in. And he's stick checked hard. Back it comes. Oh, another change. They're keeping the shift short out there. And here it gonna break. Oh! The man with no number on the breakaway. These 5- and 6-year-olds getting quite a sweat on out here. They're not used to the big ice yet. They're on half ice. And here comes number 27 with a blaze of speed. Number 27, but she caught by number 21. And back come the dark blue. Dark blue heading towards Mossman. He goes for the deke and wow. Tucks it in hard. And the puck heading towards Spicer. Oh, that's off the skate of 28. Now 20, battling hard. Battling hard against, and now 21 blues, 21 dark blue coming in with the wrap. Oh! He fooled him. Oh! And the first shot off the post. Another shot. Oh, it went right under Spicer, and now look at that celly. That's an Olympic celly right there. And now another break. Oh, he hits the goalie. Spicer's down. They bang away. And another goal. Number 2, dark blue. And it comes out in front. A little help by the coach there. Oh, the whistles are away. And that shot off the side of the net by number 7, dark blue. Number 7, dark blue, back checking hard, trying to give Mossman some help back there. How did none of these guys get picked for Team Canada? I don't know. And Onion trying to get the feel back around the net. .245 left in this contest. That puck's thrown towards the boards. Too many men, scream the light blue team. Mossman in position. Oh, and it's off a body part and through the wickets. Now it heads the other way. Spicer, oh! Spicer distracted by McLean. There's a man down and he's holding the stick. Big collision at center ice. Hope they've got the concussion protocol ready. Banging away on Tyke. Oh, and that one just wide. Back coming the other way. .25 to 27. 27. Off the coach. That's 21 going in hard. Up to 23. 23 light blue. And Onion says it's a goal. Last shift here. I think I think Team Spicer holds a thin edge over Team Mossman. They've emptied the benches. Hope there won't be a brawl here. That'll be on the coaches if there is. And out to the side it goes. Less than a minute to play. The goaltender's exhausted. And here it comes. The last rush of the game. Off Jackson. Story throws it back out front. Number 2 heading down. He's got, oh! Wow! What a collision. What a collision. Light blue, a little slow getting up. Hit from behind, says he. I agree. You see that stop sign, you gotta stop. Banging away at the side of the net. And another goal. 10 seconds, 9. And that'll do it for the U7 Timbit Challenge. Whoa. After the whistle, someone went top cheese on Spicer. seems only yesterday that some of these Rideaus players were U7s. Woo! Now for the photo. Oh, hard-fought game between the dark blue and the light blue. I believe Team Spicer with a slight edge over Team Mossman. So these 2018 birthdays, 2019 birthdays, won't be long until they're moving up through the ranks. And we'll see you back here in 10 minutes for the second period. We're back with the second period. Empey gets it back to Campbell. Across to Hattie Finn, up to Hannah. Played there by 61, Cleverton. Out front it comes. Hannah can't get a stick on it. That's number 13, Jacksonville, centering it. It's off a skate. Now Hannah turns it up ice for Leonard. Leonard one-on-one on Grandia. Leonard shot. Looking far side. Gloved by Bowline. Bowline appeared to be the busier of the two goaltenders. But a tip-in on the power play beat Spicer. The Rangers lead 1-0. Sear wins the draw back to McLean. A quick shot wide of the net. On the far side, Carroll keeps it in. Behind the net it goes. Out front, two Rideaus down. And White across the line. Dipsy Doodle, that shot through a few bodies. Behind the net, Cleverton on the backhand. Steered aside by Spicer. Now Wright gets it to the line, kept in there by Grandia. Grandia and Vio for South Grenville were teammates on the Athens Arrows. Now Grandia gets it ahead to Tumber. Battled there by McLean. McLean turns it back. Now Jackson around a man, but not three. Tumber now in his own end, flips it up ice. Glove there by Wright. And now Adam Vio back to McLean. McLean ahead to Sear. Sear out front to Jackson. He's tied up there by Grandia. Sear keeps it in. Now Jackson to the line. Oh, couldn't handle it. That was Logan Chason. The Rideaus had to clear. Grandia throws it up the middle. Turn back, now Fowler. Fowler backhands it ahead to Onion, who kicks it to Pelado. Pelado trying to get around a man. And that's backhanded behind the net. Grandia hits Pelado. Pelado shot high on Bowline. Grandia trying to get it back to his goaltender. And Bowline couldn't corral the bouncing puck. And that's an icing. Some tired skaters out there for the Rangers if the Rideaus can control the puck. 17:26 here in the second. Rideaus looking to even up the score. That puck comes to the half boards, thrown out to center. Chason needs to turn it back quick. And he misses Pelado with that pass. And in comes Liston, and that'll allow the Rangers to change. So the two games remaining on the schedule for the Rideaus, tonight's game, and then tomorrow they go to Van Cleek Hill. The Canada Kings have a home and home with the Rockets. That'll determine second place. The Rideaus need the win tonight. St. Isidore have one game remaining. The South Grenville with a pair. With a win tonight, South Grenville would tie St. Isidore, and they could move up into fourth with a pair of wins. So a lot of moving pieces left for the playoff picture. Puck comes back to center ice. That pass off a stick. The Rangers flip it into the corner. Up to the line, Mueller. Vio back. And that comes outside. That was thrown in by Van Leeuwen. And it took a while for the Rangers to clear the zone. Long stretch pass, tipped, but Virch was going off. And that gets by Finn, but Campbell's back. Last man goes hard off the boards. That missed Hannah. And Nolan throws it in behind Spicer. Campbell now to the half boards. And out it squirts to center. Hannah tries to get it ahead. Now Campbell across the line, his shot, rebound. Now Leonard in the corner. Behind the net it goes to Hannah. And the far side, Campbell rolls it back in. Back out it comes. Empey bodies his man, but the Rangers relieve the pressure. Finn gloves that down. Finn across the line, looking to the front of the net. Hannah now with a shot high over the net. On the far side, shot wide. Rangers with a chance to clear. Rangers pinned in their own end here. And now to the line, but not out. Hannah holding it in there. And Patty Finn across for Leonard. Leonard couldn't get there. Wooler got a stick on it. And the Rangers break out. And that's a costly mistake. Wooler left alone. Two men went for the puck and left Wooler alone. And he made no mistake, Ethan Wooler. He beats Spicer with the backhand. The Rangers take a 2-0 lead. 14-24, the Rideaus find them in a 2-goal hole. McLean across to Carroll. Carroll flips it in deep. Now McLean at the line, his shot, rebound. They bang away, it's still loose. And Jackson would love that one back. And Sear draws some attention in front. And now the goaltender grabbing a hold of. So Sear going, somebody will have to go for the netminder. We'll wait for Scott Holliday to get some numbers on the clock and Rob Scott to let us know what's going on. I can't see Bowline not getting a penalty out of this. Two minutes for rough for Sear. So 2 minutes each for somebody will have to sit for Bowline. Somebody off the ice. So it looks like Raza will have to sit. So we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey for the first time tonight. And the puck goes around the net. Put ahead for number 10. And that's put out to the line, but not out. That shot high on Spicer. Now Story coming in. He's checked from behind. Carroll bodies his man in the corner. And the Rangers gain the zone. That's White. White shoots low, kicked aside by Spicer. And Virch's pass intercepted. And Virch will be getting a penalty here. Cross check. So Virch going for a cross check, so we'll have 4-on-3 for the first time tonight. $18 minutes in penalties so far tonight. Not even halfway through the game yet. Draw one by the Rangers. Back to the line, that shot off the blocker. Draw one back to the line. Lost there. Put ahead by Morency. Now Vio. Vio across the line. Vio coming in. Vio and Morency, they get a shot off. But now back comes Wooler. 2-on-2. And it's offside. Wooler with an extra move there at the line. And Jackson Vio just offside. Jackson Vio and Adam Vio both out there right now. And Connor Jackson against Van Leeuwen. Up it comes. Adam Vio throws it in wide of the net, but Bowline's out to touch that up. Leave it for his defenseman. 18 seconds remaining in the offsetting roughing penalties. Wooler comes across, his shot right on. And Wooler covers that up. McNichols Trades Group was established in 1989 by Paul and Janice McNichols. Today, over 30 years later, we take pride in the fact that we are a family business that specializes in commercial and residential, electrical, plumbing, and gas work in the beautiful village of Westport, Ontario. And that'll do it for the offsetting roughing. So now we go to 5-on-4. Rito's still killing. And Sear out of the box. He's coming down, and he's manhandled. Cleverton handled that better than Virch, apparently. There's no arm up. And Bowline getting some words of advice from the official. Onion tossed from the face-off dot. And Cleverton caught up on the net there. And backdoor pass intercepted by number 13, Jackson Vio. Puck bouncing. Now that's number 10. He throws it in the front of the net. And now Pelado, 2-on-1, puts it ahead for Onion. Onion coming in. He's looking backdoor. Touched up by Bowline. And Pelado couldn't get a stick on it. We're back to 5-on-5. Virch goes to the bench. That's steered to the corner. Around the net, that's Brock Seed. And that's knocked away by Campbell. Seed, Onion, bumping him. They used to be line mates. And Pelado comes up with the puck. He looks to hit Fowler. Got him in the skate. And Pelado going off. Collision behind the play there. Pelado heading for the bench. Now the Rangers trying to break out of their own zone. They flip it up through center. Rideaus D caught a little flat-footed there. Face-off coming to the left of Ben Spicer. Halfway through the game, the Rangers lead the Rideaus 2-0. Not sure what happened there. The Rangers, Van Leeuwen, lost an edge. So if the playoffs started today, it would be a Westport Metcalf first round. But it could be Westport Cumberland. Time will tell. Hannah across the line. Hannah around a man. On the backhand, wide. Leonard taps it. Leonard comes close. That'll be an icing. Hannah and Leonard coming close to connecting there. Morency, Verch, and Mueller out there. And the Rangers finally clear. There was a lot of ticking and tacking there. No toe. And ahead comes Morency. Morency had Verch following up, and that shot tipped in front by Mueller. Back it comes. Chason. So the Rangers look locked in to play St. Isidore. St. Isidore cannot catch Canada or Westport. They are currently in fourth, and the Rangers currently in fifth. They could trade spots and home ice advantage. Verch looking for another cross-checking penalty because one wasn't enough. Larkin says it was off the Rangers' stick, so it stays inside. North Dundas and Morrisburg still battling it out for the last playoff spot. So 2 big games for the Rockets. And here come the Rangers. 3-on-2. That shot high and wide, and it's going to come all the way around. Over to Judson. Judson back to Grandia. And that's an offside. Number 23, Couture, had to make an extra move at the line there. Hudson McDonald not pleased with his line mate. That one hopped over Spicer's stick. Campbell throws it up. It's off the Rangers. And the Rideaus a little slow getting to the puck. Now, Campbell. Ahead to Sear, who tried to tap it ahead to Jackson. Now Campbell legging it across the blue. That long shot, rebound, but nobody there. And that was I got it, you got it, he got it. 3 Rideaus skated past the puck thinking that the other one would just pick it up. 7:32 remaining here in the second. South Grenville Rangers 2. Westport Rideaus, no score. Sear tossed. Jackson comes in. Jackson wins the draw. Comes back to Campbell. His shot. Another rebound. The juicy rebounds have been there. The Rideaus have not. And there's a goal. Jackson from Story. Wooler heading towards center ice when the puck was in front of his goaltender. I believe that's called blowing the zone. And the Rideaus cut the lead to 1. Sear now across the line, throws it wide of the net. Van Leeuwen behind his own net. Finn gets that shot towards the net, but it misses, and around the other side it comes. Campbell puts it right back in. That's gloved by Wooler. Wooler now gets around Campbell. Wooler behind the net. He throws it to the blue ice. Spicer keeps that out. And a man down, Van Leeuwen down. Story coming in, his shot, big rebound again. Van Leeuwen clears it down the ice. No ice, says the linesman. Carroll gets it ahead. And now Onion and Patty Finn almost collide there. And Van Leeuwen back in front of his goaltender Bowline. Across to number 4, not on my program. Long shot, covered up by, that's Nolan, number 4. Long shot right on Spicer. He's number 3 on my program. Well, sorry to the Nolan family. And up to the half boards. It's off the glass and out to center. Rangers put it right back in. Rideaus have to clear the zone. Onion gets around 2. Onion gets around 3, but not 5. And Pelado coming back. But the Rangers way offside. Raza in by the hash marks before the puck crossed the line. Tried to drag the back leg, but his legs aren't that long. Onion tried to push that ahead. Tumber. And we'll have another face-off to the left of Ben Spicer. 5:34 remaining here in the second period. The Rideaus 1, the Rangers 2. Draw goes to the front of Spicer. McLean controls, gets it out. Onion tips it to Tumber. Tumber back to Hennessy. Back to Tumber. Tumber loses the handle, and the Rideaus come back. 4-on-3. Pelado tried to get it to the front of the net. Bowline put it back. Went back to Pelado. And that went off the stick of Carroll. Now Onion gains the zone. Onion zigs and zags. He turns. Onion knocked off the puck. by Mason White. Rideaus holding on to the puck a little too long tonight. Onion to Fowler. Fowler's shot. Some shenanigans after the whistle. Hasn't been much of that tonight. The officials giving lots of warnings, but threw out a couple of unsportsmanlike penalties in the first when they were asked, "Are you sure you want to make that call?" And the Rideaus turn it back up ice. And now the Rangers gain the zone. Rangers still with the puck. Adam Vio, and a penalty coming to a hook. A hook going to the Rideaus. Looks like Chason going for two for the hook. So just as they clawed back within one, they give a power play to the Rangers. 4:25 remaining in the second. Draw back to the line. Over to Wooler. Wooler throws it in behind the net. Back to Wooler. Back to the line to Cleverton. Cleverton and Wooler, the anchors of this power play. Behind the net they go. That shot's going to go straight into the mesh. Oh. That will give the Rideaus an opportunity to change the penalty killers. Larkin said that went off a Rideau player, but he must have had a better angle than we do up here. To the line to Wooler. That went between his wickets. Behind the net. That's Tumber. He gets it to Cleverton. That shot off the stick of Patty Finn. I believe one of the earlier goals may have gone off a Rideau's stick. That shot hit Wooler. And Spicer with a couple of timely saves. Wooler behind the net with the puck to the line to Cleverton. Cleverton's shot through some bodies. Spicer couldn't have seen that one. We couldn't see Spicer for all the bodies in front, so I'm not sure how he could have seen the shot. It may have hit him, and we'll wait for the official score from the mellow tones of Rob Scott. So the Rangers regain the 2-goal lead on 2 power play goals. Across it goes to Carroll. And Hudson McDonald misses Carroll with a late hit. Story trying to get it rink wide. That one gets in front. It's loose, it's loose, it's loose, it's still loose. Carroll's going, I believe. Carroll coming in late. Carroll taking an undisciplined penalty. The third unsportsmanlike penalty of the night. So that'll be a 4-minute penalty kill for the Rideaus. And since So I'm sure Story is wondering why there was no roughing call against him. The Rangers player getting the hands up in his helmet. Not that he hasn't done that himself, but. And there's the fourth goal. Gloved. Shot going wide. Gloved by Wooler on the back door. And it's a 4-1 lead. Still a penalty to go. Onion wins the draw. Pelado throws it deep. Onion on Vio. Vio now. Adam Vio. Across the line. And now Pelado with the puck. Pelado getting around his man. Onion taking his man into the boards. And here come the Rangers. They're offside. No, says Larkin. Cleverton coming in. And he'll draw some attention from being in the blue ice. Now because the defenseman is in, a little repair to the net. 1:16 remaining in the penalty, 1:56 remaining in the period. The Rangers have extended their lead to 4-1. The Rideaus clear the puck. Around the net it comes. Hanna on the forecheck. Hanna with the puck. Hanna back into his own zone. Then he'll throw it down the ice past Hennessy. Cleverton behind Bowline. Cleverton off the skate of Morency. Morency now. Morency coming to the backhand. He turns to the forehand. Throws it back to Campbell. Campbell. Larkin calls it offside. Campbell thought Hanna had cleared the zone. 38 seconds remaining in the penalty. 1:18 remaining in the period. 4-1 the score. 3 power play goals for the Rangers, the difference in the game. And Grandia puts that into the mesh. We'll do it all again. Face off to the right of Bowline. Draw controlled by the Rangers. Behind Bowline. Ahead, intercepted there by Story. Story turns. Story across the line. Story working his man. Story coming up with the puck. He took a stick up high. And now Brock Seed legging the puck to center. Seed across the blue line. Can't get around Campbell. Finn pins his man. Puck's loose. Seed on the far side. Behind, into the corner it goes. Campbell on his man. Back to Grandia. That shot off a body. Spicer out of his net. Stop that up for Campbell. Campbell throwing it down the ice. Jackson will beat the icing, and he takes a whack from the defenseman. And back the other way they come. Another stretch pass. Spicer stops that. So at the end of 2, the Rangers lead 4-1 on 3 power play goals. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes. And we're back. The Rocky theme is playing and the Rideaus are on the ropes. Maybe we need Adrian in the stands to get them motivated. They're down 3 in the third to the South Grenville Rangers. The Rangers can finish no better than 4th, but no worse than 5th. So this weekend will decide whether they have home ice advantage or whether St. Isidore will. Van Cleek Hill cannot be caught. They will be first. And they will get either Morrisburg or North Dundas. North Dundas trail the Lions by 1 point. North Dundas with 3 games left to play. The Lions regular season over. So if the Rockets get 1 win out of their last 3 games, they will leapfrog the Lions into the final playoff spot. The Metcalf Jets cannot catch Cumberland, so they will play either Canada or Westport. Cumberland could catch. Oh, I misspoke. Cumberland could catch South Grenville or St. Isidore. And the Rideaus turn the puck up ice. Jackson trying to get around his man, Cleverton. Sear in the corner, turns away, but he's clipped by Wooler. Back to Sear, out to the front of the net, kept in at the line by Adam Vio. The Rangers, Vio's going to beat out that icing. And since Spicer came out to play it, Chason tried to hit Sear, who was up ice. That goes off the official. Adam Vio around to the net. Adam Vio turns. Jackson Vio on Adam Vio, both number 5, both Vios. Almost like they were doing that to make my job more difficult. That's number 5 Vio on number 5 Vio. Number 5 Vio gets it to center. And it comes back to number 25, Cole Hennessy. Across to Raza. Oh, I made another mistake. Number 6, Chason bats it out, but it's off a Rideau's glove. Sorry, Jackson Vio is 13. Raza is number 5. So Tumber and Onion on the draw. And that comes back to Pelado, who's rubbed out by Tumber. McLean now behind his own net for Onion on the far side. Onion can't get a hold of the puck. Now Carroll turns in his own end. Carroll using good body position there. Raza rubs him along the boards. Up it comes to Raza, but intercepted there by Pelado. Pelado with one hand on the stick. Trying to get around. Gets it to Fowler. Fowler can't get a shot on net. Fowler behind the net with Onion. Onion tied up with McConnell. McConnell takes Onion down. Onion and Pelado back to McLean. McLean throws it at the net, steered aside by Bowline. Into the corner. Now Onion spins away from McConnell. On the far side, Fowler can't get there, but McLean keeps it in, shot towards the net. Tipped into the corner. Pelado, he spins. Carroll over to McLean. McLean shoots off the blocker of Bowline. Fowler bounces off of Wright, and Mason Wright coming out across center. And that should have been offside, and it was. Draw one by Morency, but he can't hold on. Now Patty Finn ahead. And he's bumped from behind by number 9, Brody Liston. Long shot, gloved by Spicer. McNichols Trades Group offers a variety of services for residential, commercial, and agricultural clients. If you're starting a new build, doing a renovation, or just need some service work, give us a call or send us an email. We're here to help. Rangers Van Leeuwen throws a long one in, off the blocker of Spicer and into the mesh. Draw controlled by the Rangers. Campbell gets it to the corner. Behind the net, the Rangers have the puck. Finn pins his man. And now, number 8, Patty Finn across the line. Picked up there by the number 2, Ethan Mueller. His shot to the glove of Bowline. We didn't get the 50-50 ticket announced yet. I'm sure when Rob Scott knows, we'll know. And on the near boards, there's quite a scrum. Hannah taking a whack from McDonald. McDonald in the corner. Puck comes out to Chason. He gets a good shot away. But Bowline gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Still can't find it. It's in his feet. Draw controlled by the Rangers. Rhett Cleverton gets it ahead. Cleverton again with the puck. Cleverton across center. The smooth skating defenseman. And Empey gets it for Leonard. Leonard throws it up the middle. Cleverton intercepts it there. Now Hannah. Hannah tries to get around Grandia. And he meets a man in the corner. The Rideaus behind the net. 3 Rideaus below the red line. And the Rangers clear. Vio met there by Judson. Brock Seed now with the puck. Seed trying to cut to the front of the net. Covered up there by Spicer. .14:59 here in the third. The hometown Rideaus trail the visiting South Grenville Rangers 4-1. Judson wins the draw, back to Minion. Minion shot off 2 bodies, and Jackson tries to put it ahead for Sear. Jackson still with the puck. He gets, that was Story trying to get it to Sear, and it was behind him. Coming back the other way, Carroll, first one back, gets it around for Story. Gets it ahead for Jackson, who leaves it for McLean. McLean's long shot off the blocker. McLean still with the puck. McLean kicks it up to his stick. He's hit by Judson. And Carroll now takes over at center. He goes hard off the boards. Story didn't get enough of it. So that'll be an icing call. .14:14, 1-4. A lot of 1s and 4s on the board. Sear wins that draw. Spicer covers up, so we'll have another face-off. Tumber wins the draw back to Van Leeuwen. Spicer makes the save. Into the corner it goes. Carroll and Mason Wright jousting back there. And that's a high puck. Knocked in by Fowler. Pelado on the forecheck. Bodies his man and comes up with the puck. Pelado still with the puck. Puts it behind the net. Onion looking to come out. Looking for someone in the slot area. He brings it back to McLean. McLean gets a shot. It's tipped. Onion now. Getting around Wyatt Nolan. Nolan pins him on the boards. And out it comes. White has the puck knocked off his stick, but Raza picks up the loose puck. And the puck comes to neutral ice. Cleverton gets it to Raza, who puts it in behind Spicer. Now Campbell. Nolan Campbell legging it to center. And he'll throw it in. Pelado didn't get there quick enough. That'll be offside. But now the Rangers coming back 3-on-2. That shot off of Campbell. Now Onion leaves it for Pelado. Pelado throws it in to the left of Bowline. Patty Finn, the forechecker. And that went straight out, so no change for the Range. Morency on the draw against McConnell. Morency wins the draw. Campbell shot right to the midsection of Bowline. No bodies in front. Morency goes ahead with it this time. And Morency comes up with the puck out of the scrum behind the net. Morency turns. 4 men back there below the red line. A pass picked up. And now Campbell off the boards. No, says Larkin. And the face-off will come to the left of Bowline. McNichols Trades Group offers a variety of services for residential, commercial, and agricultural clients. If you're starting a new build, doing a renovation, or just need some service work, give us a call or send us an email. We're here to help. And that number is 613-273-6360 or admin@mcnicholstradesgroup.ca. Chase on with the shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce tonight's winning Big 50 ticket. Tonight's winning ticket is worth $330.
Big 50-50 tonight.
2095335. Repeat, 209-535. This one's $330.
Leonard in the corner. Leonard looking for Hannah. That's intercepted. Empey up. Hannah now with the puck. He gets it deep. Back it comes. Vio, that hits a glove. And the draw won by the Rangers. That shot right to the glove of Spicer. Rideaus running out of time here. They win the draw And a sprawling Vio stops the puck from coming to the slot area. Adam Vio, dipsy doodles behind his own net. He's out. He's around a man. He's around a second man. Vio still with the puck. Drops it for Leonard. Kept in at the line by Hannah. Hannah's shot. Now Leonard bumped off the puck. Hannah. Hannah in the corner. And the Rangers clear. That's Carroll and Seed on the far side. Hannah puts it in and goes off for a change. Leonard, the forechecker. Over to Jackson Vio. And White left all alone on the far side. He was making a change. The Rangers have done that a few times. Just sent him in deep. High risk, high reward. And the puck comes loose. Now, Story looking for Sear. Carroll, his shot off a shin pad. The Rangers, Cleverton looking to come back. Carroll going off on the change. He didn't see it.
The Grenville Rangers Limited offers a variety of services for residential, commercial, and agricultural clients. If you're starting a new build, doing a renovation, or just need some service work, give them a call or send them an email. They're here to help. Thank you, Nichols, for supporting the Westport Rideaus.
And the draw is controlled by the Rangers. Campbell puts it right back in. Story on the forecheck. Jackson now battling Raza. And that puck comes up to Tumber. Not offside, says the linesman. Finn behind the net. Ooh. Raza went to hit Finn and looked like he hit his head off the end boards. He's going off on a change. And Harvey now. Harvey backhand towards the end. Around it comes. That'll be an ice. Not much effort there by Cleverton, so the linesman waves that off. Story and Sear working in the corner, but the Rangers will ice the puck. Campbell had to giddy up. Harvey was right on his tail. And the Rangers control the puck, get it to center, and now they throw it in. That was number 9, Brody Liston, covered up by Spicer. Liston and Finn just wanting to know whether they thought the groundhog saw his shadow. Both heading to the respective benches. 8:46 remaining in the third. The Rideaus trail 4-1. Pelado and Fowler going in 2-on-3. Judson bumping Chason off the puck. That's off the Ranger stick. So no icing there. On the half boards, Pelado. Oh, and it gets through the line past Adam Vio. Up through the middle. Onion over for Pelado. Pelado in the corner, looking out front. Onion gets a shot. No goal, they say. It definitely went through the wickets. No goal, and there will be some penalties handed out. McDonald going for the rough. I'm sure the Rideaus would rather have had the goal than the penalty. But at 8:05 here in the third, they have a chance to cut the lead in half. Jackson getting an explanation from Almeida why the goal was waved off. Draw back to the line. Vio tried to give it to Campbell. Campbell was turning. Tumber coming back. Tumber still with the puck. Tumber all the way back to Van Leeuwen. Fowler throws it. Van Leeuwen throws it all the way back to Adam Vio. Campbell gets it into the corner. Puck comes to the line. Over to Pelado. Pelado back to the line to Vio. Into the corner. Onion. His stick in the hand of number 4, Wyatt Nolan. Now Onion behind the net. Oh, tried to hit Adam Vio. And back it comes. Campbell. Behind his own net. Ahead to Jackson, who was looking for Morency. Jackson gets it back. Jackson across the line. Toe drag shot. It's loose. It's loose. And there's a goal. Nothing bad happens when you hit the net, lads. That rebound was down. Bowline couldn't see it. Fowler skating to the front of the line. We'll wait for the official call here. So the waved off goal replaced by a power play goal. And the lead is now 4-2. Wooler and Morency on the face-off. The Rangers control. Cleverton throws down an icing. No icing. So they give it to Fowler. Carroll, Jackson Vio chasing him. And he picks his pocket from behind. But Carroll gets back. That's offside, says Sissons. Now McLean legging it out of his own end. Ahead for Virch. Virch across the blue. Virch trying to hit the man in front, Mueller. The Rangers dump it out. Chason looking for Morency. Morency couldn't pick up that pass. Off the official. Morency calling for it. Morency threw a man, and oh, he's taken down, but he goes right into the goaltender. Grandia took Morency down, who took out. And now Raza across the blue line. The Rideaus coming out of their own end. Adam Vio drops it for Virch. There were two Rangers there. That went off the stick of Wright. Hannah on the forecheck. Back to number 91, Ryder Minion. Hannah still on the forecheck. Now Leonard. They get it to the blue line, but no further. The Rideaus put it back in, and the Rangers put it back out. So Adam Vio up to Hannah. Now Leonard. Leonard bats it ahead to himself, but it's knocked off his stick and back to neutral ice. Empey gets it deep and goes off for a change. Hannah and Leonard. Leonard to Hannah. That sharp angled shot. Out to the line. A quick shot towards the net. Into the corner it goes. Rangers looking to relieve the pressure. Sissons says no icing. Jackson for Hannah. Hannah couldn't quite get the handle on it. Campbell ahead for Hannah, and Hannah's going off for a change. That's a bouncy puck. Stopped up. Now Story turns. He gets it to neutral ice. Back it comes to Van Leeuwen. That should be an icing. That was right in front of us here, and Van Leeuwen had not gained the red line. So it comes back. 3:50 remaining. Time running out on the Rideaus. Cross it goes, thrown in. Story on the forecheck. Now Campbell keeps that puck in. Story battling hard with Campbell. And Jackson, Story battling still. Campbell pokes it back in. Story gets that puck behind the net. Now Sear on the far side. Around it comes. Can Campbell keep it in? He can't. And down the ice it goes. 3 minutes remaining in the battle for second place. It'll be a hard hill to climb if the Rideaus don't win this game. Grandia knocks Sear to the ice. The Rangers off the boards. Couture chasing McLean now. McLean for Finn. Finn around his own net. Finn ahead for Fowler. And a scrum on the near boards. 3 Rideaus, but the clock, the Rideaus' biggest opponent right now. Pelado across the line, puts it ahead for Onion. Onion gets away from number 2, Hudson McDonald. Puck comes to the line to McLean. His shot through bodies. And that's straight out, so no change. Coach Merkley wondering the same thing I am, how the Rangers could change there when it was clear that their player shot it directly out of play. There's no Rideau nearby. That shot and a rebound to the line. Carroll's shot off an ankle. On the far side, Onion behind the net. Van Leeuwen now with the puck. He puts it right back to Carroll. Pelado with a head of steam. Pelado puts the brakes on. To the line it comes. McLean's shot partially blocked. And back it comes. Onion now. 1:30. Up to Fowler. To Carroll. Now Onion with the puck. Onion looking for McLean on the far side. The net is empty. No icing. So, 6-on-5. Onion throws it ahead for Pelado. Pelado with the puck. Pelado pinned on the boards. He comes up with the puck. Now Story. Story wrestled to the ground. And that'll be an icing. So if the Rideaus can't score twice in the next 49.5 seconds, they will almost certainly wind up in third place. Pair of roughing penalties handed out here with 49.5 seconds to go. So it'll be 5-on-4 instead of 6-on-5. Should be 5-on-4. Draw one cleanly by Jackson. Vio pulls back his shot off an ankle. And that's straight out. White limping to the bench. Sear coming out. For Virch. And it comes to the line. Vio. 30 seconds left. Vio ahead for Jackson. Jackson, backdoor to Sear. He leaves it for Campbell, his shot. They practice that every day, and oh no. No icing, but time. Time, the sixth man for the Rangers right now. And that one wide of the net, icing. .2 seconds left. To the line, Jackson. Oh, and a block shot. That'll do it for the game. So, with one game remaining, the Rideaus still lead the Canada Kings by 2 points. Canada have 2 games remaining against the last place North Dundas Rockets. The Rideaus would need a win against Van Cleek Hill tomorrow night. Van Cleek Hill, who only have 1 overtime loss on the year.
Congratulations to tonight's pro player of the game, Connor Jackson, 1 goal, 1 assist.
Connor Jackson, the Cove player of the game. And the South Grenville Rangers now with 34 points. With 1 game remaining. They control their own destiny. They could finish 4th, 5th, or 6th. Not likely to finish 6th. Cumberland would need to win both and have the tiebreaker. They do have 2 overtime losses to the 1 overtime loss. I believe head-to-head is the first indicator of a tiebreak. So, thank you for joining us for the regular season here at the WTC. From Phil and Tim in the booth, thank you and good night. And when we meet again, it'll be playoff time.